Let's talk about decoration. What's the decoration like in your home? Well, there isn't much to expect. I mean, there's nothing really special. For the past few years, I've been practicing minimalism, so there's nothing fancy about my house. In fact, I only have three pieces of furniture and a plain white wall with beautiful black moldings around doors and windows. It's pretty ordinary for some people, but for a minimalist, it's enough. Second answer. It's such a shame to say this, but it's a whole mess. I'm currently living in a studio apartment in which the normal functions of the different rooms are all combined in a single room. Actually, I'm a very busy person. Decorating my house is the last thing I want to do. What kind of decoration do you prefer? First answer. As I'm in love with minimalistic style for the past few years, I'll stick with it. I truly find peace in not having so many things in the house. Minimalism taught me to appreciate only the essential things. Excesses are a form of destruction to attaining peace of mind. I must say, I've truly understood the idea behind less is more. A different way to answer. I'm more into contemporary. I love trendy styles and futuristic ones. I don't know, it's hard to explain the reason why I'm so drawn to those kinds of designs. And because of my attraction to contemporary designs, I'll make sure to build my dream house with that kind of design. Do people in your country like redecorating their homes? First answer. I'm not sure about this, but normally when there's a special occasion like birthdays, New Year, or Christmas, people enjoy redecorating their houses. They want to see something new or refreshing in their houses. As for me, I rarely redecorate my house. I don't have a lot of time to do such a thing, as I have a lot on my plate, studying and at the same time having two jobs. Another way to answer? I'm sorry, I don't have any idea about that. I think that's basically a personal preference. There are those who enjoy changing the decoration of their houses because they can afford to do so. And there are those who don't change the interior or the exterior appearance of their houses since it's costly and they just simply don't have time to do it. So I can't really generalize as that's a personal choice. What's your favorite color when decorating your home? First answer. I'm more into monotone colors simply because it's elegant and calming to look at. To be specific, I love the shades of black or white. It's simple yet classy. Second answer. I love the shades of blue and green. The color blue gives me peace of mind and that's relaxing to look at, like the sky. And the green gives me a forest vibe. It's refreshing and it feels like you're close to nature. These earthly colors help me improve my mood significantly. Let's talk about museums. Do you think museums are important? First answer. Yes, they are. Museums play an important role in educating the public about art, history, culture, science, among others. From an economic perspective, museums generate jobs and contribute to the growth of the local economy because of tourists. So they are indeed indispensable in the community. Second answer. Absolutely. Because of the existence of museums, we get to widen our understanding of culture, history, and traditions. Also, museums will always have a role in educating the future generations, making them understand how their history was formed, and that will surely teach them to be appreciative of the life that they have. Are there many museums in your hometown? First answer. Unfortunately not. My hometown is just so small, with only less than 5,000 residents. It's a remote hometown where all you can see are farms, lakes, and mountains. So if you want to visit museums, we need to travel to the city, which normally takes us 5 hours by car. Another way to answer. Yes, there are plenty of museums in our hometown since it's the center of tourism. We have museums of art, science, military and war, history, and archaeology. Honestly, I've had enough of those museums. I mean, I visited all those innumerable times for education purposes since I was little up to my college days. For me, they're not special anymore. Do you often visit a museum? No, it's such a shame to admit, but I'm not the type who enjoys strolling around museums. I know the importance of those museums, but I feel like I easily get bored. I couldn't stay for long learning those things that we can find in museums like artifacts. I'm sorry to say, I'm not entertained by museums. Another way to answer? Well, just rarely these days, but when I was a student, I oftentimes visited museums for the obvious reason. It's for our history or art education class. We needed to visit lots of museums so we could expand our knowledge and appreciate art and history better. It was actually fun, learning some things that we couldn't learn in the classroom. When was the last time you visited a museum? First answer? Well, let me recall. I suppose it was early last year before the imposition of lockdown. I went to an art museum with my friends to support our dearest friend who is an artist. His artworks were included in the art exhibition in the art museum, and we dropped our jaws with awe at the amazing works of the artists who joined the exhibition. We're so proud of our friend because he's in line with those great artists. Second answer. If my memory serves me right, the last time was when I traveled to Tokyo. I went to the National Arts Center. I was mesmerized by its architecture. That was stunning. Also, I was surprised because it's not a traditional museum. That museum is an empty museum, without collections or permanent display. That museum is for temporary exhibitions sponsored by organizations. Let's talk about singing. Do you like singing? Yes, I do, but sad to say, I don't have a good singing voice. I think I'm tone deaf, but that doesn't stop me from loving singing because singing is my way of relieving my stress. When I sing, I forget about my worries. Second answer? Definitely not. Although I love listening to music and I have a wide interest in music genres, sadly, I can't carry a tune. I just hate my singing voice. How I wish I was born with extraordinary singing voice skills. I would have been a famous singer now. When do you sing? Like I said earlier, I sing when there are special occasions. My friends and I usually spend time at karaoke when one of us celebrates something special like a birthday. That's when I usually sing my heart out. Second answer, I don't sing at all. I don't have the confidence to sing. As I said, I really hate my singing voice, so I'm doing myself a favor not to sing at all. All of my friends know that, and they have already given up on encouraging me to sing, and I'm happy about that. Will you take singing lessons in the future? First answer, honestly, I'm currently taking voice lessons these days. It's fun as I get to understand some techniques in singing, like proper breathing, having the correct posture, warming up my voice before singing, things like that. So far, I've been doing well, and I'm so proud of the improvements I have made recently. I think in no time, I'll be able to sing pleasantly. A different way to answer? No, never in my wildest dream to take singing lessons. It's the last thing I want to do. I may sound pessimistic to you, but there's no point in taking voice lessons as it won't help develop my career. I'd rather spend money on taking lessons that are related to my profession. Did you enjoy singing when you were younger? I believe so, although I can't recall some memories. I do believe I did enjoy it. Well, anyway, I think it's normal for kids to love singing. As we know, parents and teachers sing a lot to make their children or students feel happy. It's also one of the best ways for children to learn ABCs and numbers. Second answer. Yes, I remember I had this English teacher who always started the class with a song. We needed to sing all together and dance at the same time. It was really enjoyable and it made us energetic. I think it was her way to make us motivated to study well in her class. Here are some videos that can help you prepare better in your IELTS speaking exam. Spend time learning the ideas and tips shared on these videos. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support this channel, just click subscribe and like. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Until the next lesson, have a lovely day.